Hi, this is Ms. Fazone, Bloomfield High School, and this is objective number 5 for Algebra 2, multiplying and dividing polynomials. Now, this is just a review of what we've been working on since the first day of school. Okay, so let's start with multiplication review. Okay, so number 1, x to the 8th times x to the 5th. Number 2, 4a to the 4th times 7a. Number 3, 3x squared to the 4th. And number 4, 5x to the 3rd times 2x squared minus 9x plus 8. So pause the video and simplify each of those following expressions. So number 1 is just basic idea. What do you do to exponents when you multiply? Remember, x to the 8th means 8x's. X to the 5th means 5x's. So how many total x's do we have? 13. X to the 13th. Number 2, same idea. But remember, we're multiplying. When parentheses touch, we're multiplying. 4 times 7 is 28. How many total a's do we have? Remember, there's an invisible 1 here. I have an a, I have 1a. So a, 4, and 1 is 5. Number 3, 3x squared all to the 4th. Remember, an outside exponent, it means the base 4 times. To the 4th, I have 3x squared 4 times. So I'm going to write that out. 3x squared, 3x squared, 3x squared, and 3x squared. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Multiply your coefficients. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That gives you 9. That gives you 9. 9 times 9 is 81. How many x's do we have? 2, 4, 6, and 8. So 81x to the 8th is the answer. Number 4, it's just a basic distributing property. Same thing, just distribute. 5x cubed times 2x squared. So multiply your coefficients. Add your exponents. 3 and 2 is 5. Minus, now distribute 5x cubed to 9x. 5 times 9 is 45. We have x to the 3rd and x. Again, remember there's a 1 here. 3 and 1 is 4. And then the last one, 5x to the 3rd times 8. 5 times 8 is 40. And then we have this x cubed. There's no x there, so just write the x cubed. And we're done. All right. 2 more like number 4. Number 5. 11x to the 5th times 2x to the 9th minus x. And number 6, 8x times 3x squared minus 6x minus 1. Pause the video and try those two on your own. All right, distribute again. Multiply your coefficients and add your exponents. 11 times 2 is 22. 5 and 9 is 14. Minus. Again, remember there's a 1 there, and there's also an imaginary 1 in front. 11 times 1 is 11. 1 and 5 is 6. Done. Last multiplying problem. Distribute. Well, multiplying like this. 8 times 3 is 24. X to the 3rd. Again, remember there's a 1 there. Minus 8 times 6 is 48. X to the 2nd, 1 and 1 is 2. And anything times itself is itself. 8x times 1 is just minus 8x. And we are done. Okay, so now let's multiply binomials. Let's practice that. Multiply the binomials. Number 7. X plus 12 times x minus 3, and number 8, 7x minus 2 and x minus 8. All right, pause the video and try them on your own. So when I'm multiplying binomials, remember, I have to multiply both of these terms by x minus 3. So I'm going to write x times x minus 3, and then I also need to multiply that 12 times x minus 3. Distribute twice. x times x is x squared minus 3x. 12 times x is 12x. 12 times 3 is 36. The middle two terms always go together. Negative 3 and 12. Negative 3 and 12 gives you 9x. So it's x squared plus 9x minus 36. Okay? The next one, same idea, just a little harder because we have a number in front of x. 7x is multiplying our x minus 8. And we have negative 2 multiplying x minus 8. This one causes a lot of mistakes because of the negative in front of the 2, so be careful. 7x times x, 7x squared. 7x times 8 is negative 56x. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Now here's where the mistake tends to come. Negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16. Think of this 2 as negative 2. A negative times a negative is a positive. And then just like before, we can combine these middle two terms together. So we get 7x squared. When you put negatives together, they stay negative and you add. Negative 58x plus 16. And we're done. Two more distributing problems. Oops. All right, number 9. Three x minus 5y times x plus y. And I'll do it down here. Number 10. 2x plus 5 times 9x squared minus 3x plus 2. Pause the video and try these harder ones on your own. All right, number 9. It's not really that much harder. It just has an extra y in it. So we have 3x times x plus y, and then minus 5y times x plus y. The process is no different. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing. All right, 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times y is 3xy. When you're multiplying, just put those variables next to each other. Negative 5